The last room. Everyone in the village warned Daniel not to rent the old house on Hill Road. "There's a room that should never be opened," they said. Daniel laughed. Ghost stories didn't scare him. He needed a cheap place, not superstition. The house was silent in a strange way, as if sound itself was afraid to enter. Dust covered the furniture, and the air smelled old, like memories left behind. At the end of the hallway was a locked door. The wood was darker than the others, scratched with deep marks, almost like fingernails. Daniel ignored it. Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., the house changed. First came the footsteps, slow, heavy, dragging, moving from the locked room toward his bedroom door. Daniel would sit up in bed, heart racing, staring at the handle. The steps always stopped just outside. Then came the whisper, "Open the door." The voice was weak, broken, but familiar in a way he couldn't explain. One night, unable to bear it anymore, Daniel shouted, "Who are you?" Silence. The footsteps never came again. Relieved, Daniel slept peacefully for the first time in weeks, but in the morning he noticed something horrifying. The locked door was open. Inside the room was nothing but a single mirror, cracked from top to bottom. Written across the glass in black, dripping letters were the words, "You let me out." Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind him. The room grew cold. His breath turned white. The mirror began to change, not reflecting Daniel, but someone else. A pale man with hollow eyes stared back, his mouth stitched shut. Slowly, the stitches tore open, and the man spoke, using Daniel's voice. "Do you remember now?" Memories flooded Daniel's mind. A car accident, a dark road, a man standing in his headlights, the scream, the impact, the guilt he buried deep inside himself. The man in the mirror was the one he killed. "You locked me away," the ghost said, stepping out of the mirror. "But guilt always finds a door." Daniel tried to run, but his body wouldn't move. The ghost reached out, touching Daniel's chest. Pain exploded through him as the room faded to black. The next day, villagers saw a new man living in the house. He looked normal, calm, and friendly. But at 2:17 a.m., a new sound echoed through the hallway. Footsteps dragging toward a locked door. And a whisper from inside the room said, "Please let me out."